Hi, my name is Emily Perneda, and I work here at the Breckinridge County Extension Office. I'm the 4-H program assistant here, and I help with the 4-H Needlework Club. So with needlework, there's a lot of different types and a lot of different stitches. So one of the first ones that I learned was called chicken scratch or gingham embroidery. And the reason it's called gingham embroidery is because it's done on gingham fabric like this, just that plaid that we're kind of used to seeing. And the reason it also has the nickname chicken scratch is because the stitches kind of look like chicken scratch or a chicken walked across it. And also with this, from far away it kind of looks like lace. I haven't finished it for it to actually look like lace, but I think it's really, really pretty and really simple. So with chicken scratch, there are a few basic stitches you use, and that's it, which is why I really like it. It's really easy to do, and you can do a lot of different pictures. So with this, you can kind of see we have the finished outline of the house. We have a little window here. This is a door, I believe, and then up here is our roof. So with chicken scratch, like I said, there's those few basic stitches. We have the running stitch, running straight stitch, which is these stitches right here, the white. They go up and down, so you do a running stitch that way. And we have the double cross stitch. So this is a cross stitch, and it's obviously doubled, so it looks like a nice little star. And I'm going to show you guys how to do a few of these stitches today. So I just have some embroidery floss. I have it in black, and I have split it because embroidery floss usually comes in a six strand, not three, sorry. Comes in a 6 strand, and you split it into 3, and then you thread your needle, and on the end right here, I'm going to tie a little knot so I don't pull it through my fabric. I know some people who do embroidery have ways of not tying knots, but I'm still learning. So I'm going to show you real quick how to do a double cross stitch. And I'm going to come up right here in the corner and pull my fabric through and not get tangled up, and come back down in this corner. A lot of times if you're getting judged on chicken scratch or any type of embroidery, they can get really nitpicky, and they will count your threads and things like that and count your stitches. But since I am doing this for fun, I'm not too worried about that right now. And then right there we have a cross. We have a nice little X. And now I'm going to come up right here in the middle between these and come down on the other side. Hopefully you guys can see that good. And then I'm going to come up right here in the middle on the bottom and come back down on this side. And there you have a double cross stitch. So it's not perfect, but it looks like a little star. And I'm going to tie it off on the back real quick so I can show you guys the other stitches. So tying it off on the back takes me a minute because this string's kind of long. Lace it through. Keep trying to pull. Boop. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut. Also with chicken scratch, you often use just 2 different types of thread, or colors of thread, I mean. And with this one we're using the white and we're using the black, so the picture kind of stands out. The colors kind of just depend on your color of gingham and kind of your preference. So with our running straight stitch, we are using the white, and I'm going to kind of show you guys how to do that right here. First I'm going to tie a knot on the end with my thread. I'm going to come down here and show you all. So I'll come up right here, and I'll come down right there, and you just have a straight stitch, and then you'll come up on the other side, and you will not come up right here in this white box where I'm sticking the needle through. You're going to skip and come up right here. So with gingham, depending on what color you're using at that time will determine which box color you come up in, and that's kind of based off your pattern and kind of your preference. So the black comes up on the white so you can see it a lot better, and the white you're coming up on the red so you can see it, and then it's also, it just looks really pretty that way. So I'm going to come up right there. There we go. And that's just a basic running straight stitch. So you'd go diagonally and horizontally to get different patterns that you want. So you can see we went horizontally here, diagonally here, and that's just what you do for your pattern. So you can find a lot of different patterns online. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna tie this off real quick. So the next stitch that we would use to help fill in this pattern is called a lace stitch, and that's how it gets that lace appearance. And all you do with that is you can see our little crosses we have here. They don't have anything in the middle yet, so we're going to kind of fill this in. And I'm going to come in, tie a knot first so I don't pull it through. Just like that. And I'm going to come up right behind this stitch, which can be a little complicated at first. And all I'm going to do with this, I'm not going to pierce the fabric anymore. I'm going to lace it through the edges of the fabric, and then I'm going to come back right here behind and stick it back through so it comes out in the back, and pull it. And then there you have your lace stitch. So it has that nice little circle right there, and it looks really cool. And I'll come up right here and show you guys again. Oop, I didn't get close enough to the edge. Keep splitting it. There we go. Come there. And go back through the back and pierce it like before so the needle comes out. And there you have your lace stitch. So you use these stitches to make your different patterns. As you can see, we use the double cross stitch for the outline of the house, and then in between to fill in, like on the roof and in the window, we're going to be using that lace stitch. So with this project, it is a qualifying project for the Kentucky State Fair for 4-H, and you guys can find more information about that here in the 4-H member project guide. You can find this on the University of Kentucky 4-H website under like the state fair categories and things like that. It has all the requirements, it has some practice pieces for you to do, and I hope you guys had fun learning about a little bit about chicken scratch, and I hope you guys try it out.